Hello, Living in Boulder vlog. It's 12:25 in the morning, and I it's been a few days since I did my last vlog, so I didn't do a vlog because I was working on the same project, stuck in deep space, trying to find. I'm taking all the photos of Boulder from 100 years ago, and I'm finding where they were taken, and then I'm doing a 360. If I can get the photo near a road where I can get an actual 360, I use that, and so then I'll have to come through again and then use the 360 in Cartoon World. I'll need two of them. But and then I have the line that shows which direction you're looking in the photo, and how far you can see what you're looking at. And there were 900 photos of Boulder within the town. And then another, I don't know, I haven't counted yet, but I uploaded them to Flickr. I didn't have all of that set to public. I tried to set my folder of Boulder to public, but it didn't let me. I'm going to have to do them all individually, and I haven't gotten around to that. It's like 900 photos I have to do, so that'll take a while. Today I was stuck on 1900 for a long time, because that's the year that most of the photos from Joseph Sturgeon, people guess that he took them. So I finally got through there, and I think I'm in like the year 2005 or 1905. And I'm working on the oil derricks right now, and that's really hard because I don't know exactly where these photos were taken. Before, when I built this a couple of years ago, I guessed where they were. I think I just threw a bunch down just from the photos. But then I did a search yesterday, and I'm sure I did the search before, but yesterday I did a search, and I found on the Denver Post they actually have the locations on them. So I put a bunch of locations, a bunch of the ones down where they know the name of them and the location, for over 100, like 110 or something, in the Boulder area. There's like 1,000 or more if you're going to include the Front Range. It looks like Longmont was the most densely populated. It looked like they had 1,000 up there. So, and some of them are still in use. I didn't know that. Yeah, I was looking at one photo. Well, I built those, so that's what I had to do. That took a while. And then I was looking at a photo today for like an hour or something or two, just trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do with it, where I was going to put it, because it didn't make sense. It didn't line up. I couldn't find, the photo. And that's the same thing with the photos in Boulder. When I go to a place where I think the photo's taken, there's houses in the photo that are not in the map. So, and that happens over and over again. So I think I'm going to have to even build a bunch of houses to accommodate the photos. So, I love it when I line it up. It's like, score. So, yeah, so I was working on the derricks one now. There's some that I don't know yet, so I'll, try to find something. My goal is to, if I don't know where it is taken from, at least my goal is to find a place where I don't have any reason to think that it's not there, so that I can just assume it was, So, yeah, it says 1902 loading trains. And I think I skipped a few, so that's where I am, 1902. And then I'm going to go into the mountains, the mountain photos, and rebuild the mountains in Boulder. And until I crack, I think I'm going to try to make it so that Google Earthing Boulder, Google Earthing Rome, and Google Earthing Boulder Rome, which I actually I'm pretty far along. I didn't realize. Try to make those three the one project that I just kind of bounce around between the three. Try to stay away from Rome, though. That's a black hole. But this is turning into a bit of a time gobbler. But, it's still super interesting. Just teleporting back in time in Boulder and familiarizing myself with the whole world. There's entire generations of people who lived here who lived in a completely different Boulder and had great lives and did all sorts of fun stuff. And it looked totally different. It was Boulder, and it was just, our grandparents. So it's interesting. We need to bring it back. So, yeah, that's one of the most important things I think we can do in the world is ignite our interest in history, because that's the same thing as igniting our interest in science. Because science is just deep history, geologic time scale. So it's all related. So, anyways, I wore a shirt today. 6:10. Okay. Later. Hopefully, next time I do a vlog, maybe if it's not even in a whole week, that would be awesome. If I'm at least done with the photos of Boulder, and I'm working on the mountains of Boulder. Okay.